Hey guys, today I have a pretty interesting dimple lock. As you can see, it's made to fit onto a door to operate a deadbolt. It is a four-way dimple lock. You can see the pins are located here, 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 and here. And it's called a GT lock. The original keys. I don't know what GT stands for. And as you can see, the keys have many dimples on them on both sides, as well as the top and the bottom. I really love the look of these keys. They just look really kind of like sci-fi, and they feel really cool too. But the thing is, most of these dimples are not active. Only the middle part of this bitting here is active within the lock. So this, looking at the key, you'd think that the lock has 12, 12, 2, and 2, and that would be 28 pins, but there's definitely not 28 pins in there. In fact, it only has 4, 4, 2, and 2, and that's 12 pins. So still a lot of pins, still cool. Let me flip that the right way. It operates like this. So you could only stick the key in one direction, of course. And you could take it out if you find the correct position. Now, you may have also noticed that this faceplate spins like this. When I originally saw that, I thought, oh, is that some sort of drill protection or something like that? I wasn't exactly sure what this did, but then the man who sold it to me actually told me that it's to prevent people from using vice grips or something similar to that and wrenching the lock from the door. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. So I can't really visualize it too well, but apparently it's just supposed to prevent people from gripping on and like twisting the lock out of the door. This would just spin to frustrate an attacker doing that. Anyway, so yeah, I want to pick this lock for you in the next section. I'm going to get my tools. I'm going to do that. But as you can probably already tell, I'm not going to pick it completely just because once you pick it a quarter of the way, it's going to lock up again just because, as you can see, it has driver pins in each of these sections that are going to fall back down. So I'll just do an initial picking for you guys, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so even though this lock is not super mechanically complicated, it's actually pretty decently difficult to pick, especially on camera, because of some weird little quirks this lock has. One being you have to, at one point, switch the tension from one side to the other. Not only that, but these pins bind very hard. Some of these pins bind up super hard. You have to like really push them down. You'll see what I mean. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this tension wrench right in this channel and trying not to press on any pins. Let me just do that. Also, the angle is hard to show you clearly what I'm doing because this face keeps rotating, right? So if I try to hold it like this, it feels like, see, it starts spinning. So I have to hold it behind this. Anyway, it's a pain. Let's just try to do this best we can. Let's just use this half diamond to start. Okay, just going up and down, feeling for anything that's binding. I'm going to adjust here. If I block the shot at all, I'm sorry about that, but the angle at which I have to pick this and hold it in my hand is just too tough to make clear for the camera. Alright. Let's see. Nothing on the top there. The bottom, I don't feel anything on the bottom. Okay. I think I got one or two. I'm not sure. I moved a little too quickly. Right, so I'm going to have to switch the tension on this now. Let's see. I'm going to use this. fat pry bar. Alright, now I just make sure I don't lose tension here. Alright, let's see. Let's go back with this. Alright, wow. Okay, let's go down. Okay, I heard something click into place there on the top, so let me stick this in here for a second. Let's see if I can get one of those side pins. That doesn't feel like anything's binding in there. Okay. You know what helps is if I grab something like this double ball rake, I can actually just slide it across the face of the pins and feel where it gets kind of like stopped up. That's like a quick way of feeling if there's going to be something binding, and then you can go in with another style of pick if it's binding too hard to push up with the double ball. So let's see. This looks pretty smooth. Okay, it might be something back there. You saw it was catching on something. Okay, see, I just pressed something down, so that was a good clue. Okay, I just heard something click into place there, so we are making progress. Let's keep going here. Let's see, the bottom is now smooth. Sorry. The top. Okay, push something into place there. Let's check it again. The top is now smooth. The side. Okay, I'm going to have to switch. I think I'm going to have to switch my tension wrench again. So let's hope. Please don't lose tension. Please, 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 please. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, I think there's a side pin here. I'm going to check now. Okay, that's not binding. What about the one below that? Oops, sorry guys, again. I'm trying to manage my vision with the camera's vision. So, move that out of the way. I'm still missing something. There's still... So there are 12 pins. So that's kind of a lot to keep track of. So I need to... I think I'm so close though. Because I felt the core actually move just slightly. So I know I'm making progress here. I don't want to give up. Because I know this is taking quite longer than a lot of my videos. But it's just one of those locks, guys. It's like... There's no real super fast way to do this. There's no real super fast way to rake this. I've tried. You just have to go through this process. So, I mean, that and combined with the fact that you have to pick it 4 times to actually turn the bolt. It's not that bad of a lock, I suppose, to have on your door, because it'd just be pretty annoying to pick. Especially because if you're... You know, if it's on a door, you can't, like, rotate it around like I'm doing. So, interesting design. Does have some strengths. Oh, my goodness. Got it right there on the bottom. Check it out, guys. I cannot turn this completely because it'll lock up again, but I want you to see that it is rotating. You see that? I'm going to turn it back now. Just like this. There was one pin on the bottom that I was looking for. It was binding really hard. Had to use the half diamond to push it in. I'm gonna turn it all the way. It's gonna lock up again. Ready? There you go. Now the key won't fit now because it's not in the right orientation. So see, the key won't go in. So I'm gonna have to actually pick that back if I want to make this usable, which I could do later. But this video is long enough. Anyway, so. I hope that was a cool lock for you guys. Sorry it took so long to pick, but it's just one of those things. cool keys. Great for the collection. I'm glad I have this thing. Probably never put it on a door or anything, but I do think it would slow down someone just due to its weird design and its weird binding that it does. So have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.